All right, beta. As far as the weightage of advanced accounts is concerned, guys, for every subject, ICI has officially given a weightage, but ICI does not give topic-wise weightage. ICI gives weightage, guys, for a group of topics. In advanced accounts as such, guys, when the weightage was given, they've simply divided all the topics into 3 groups. I'm going from the last group, beta. Branch eklota hai, akela hai. The weightage, there is nothing else included along with branch. The weightage for branch accounts as such, guys, is 5% to 10%. Usually question 6C, 6 marks comes from branch. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है बेटा that it has to be compulsory question 6C only बोल के, वो last वाला जो question रहता है, it comes from branch accounts. The official weightage as such beta that has been given to this as per ICI beta is, I'll share this document beta, do not worry. The official weightage as such, guys, is 5% to 10%. 6 marks के लिए branch accounts आएगा. That is why while explaining also beta branch accounts in the class, I told you that the possibility of a bigger question coming has reduced significantly. So जो बड़े questions of independent branches थे as such beta, normally it should not come, but let us not forget beta, it is 5% to 10%, and that 10% beta, if you take it as a percentage of 114 marks, question paper is not for 100 marks, including choice question, it will be for 114 marks. Plus question 6A has an internal choice of 4 marks. That means the actual weightage of the entire paper, marking of the entire paper goes up to 118 marks. So if you go by that, guys, and you take 10% of 114 also better, they can ask a question for 12 marks also. They have all the right to do that. Normally they're not doing it, but they still have the right to do it. So that's the first topic, guys, that is branch accounts, which has a weightage of 5 to 10%. In the preceding 2 attempts as such, guys, these 2 has come for 6 marks only. Branch accounts beta has come for 6 marks. The next set of topics beta, which I think is category A, is company accounts. And these company accounts do not include anything related to accounting standards. Amalgamation can also come under company accounts, consolidation can also come under company accounts, but because they're related to accounting standards, they're not included in the block of company accounts. The only topics that we have beta is Schedule 3 financial statements, preparation and presentation of financial statements, cash flow statement, buyback, and internal reconstruction. Ye 4 topics as such beta are included in the second block. In this second block as such beta, the weightage as per ICI beta is 30 to 35%. जैसे guys, in the last attempt as such beta, including MCQ as such, guys, the effective marking beta was 35 marks for Jan 25, September 25 as such beta, it was 28, 32, 42 marks. In September, these 4 topics, and ये पूरे चारों topics beta बहुत simple है. There's nothing complicated at all as such, guys. So how are they dividing this beta is, they're giving one entire case scenario based on these block of topics. So 10 marks will be in the form of MCQs. Remaining 20 to 25 marks beta will be in the form of a descriptive questions. Agar schedule 3 balance sheet and P&L is coming for 14 marks, then the likelihood of internal reconstruction also coming for 14 marks would be less. क्योंकि उसका 14, इसका 14, फिर 10, they will not be able to cover all the topics. So it's either internal reconstruction for 14 marks or it is schedule 3 for 14. But that does not mean they will not ask internal reconstruction. It will still be given as a 6 marker or a 4 marker. But ये category A topics है beta. These 4 topics collectively will fetch 30 to 35%. Are we clear? Then comes all other topics as one block. This includes applicability, this includes framework, this includes introduction to accounting standards, this includes all accounting standards, investment accounts, amalgamation, consolidation. All of them collectively have a weightage of 55 to 65. But it is very clear that no matter what happens, amalgamation is going to come for 14 marks, consolidation is going to come for 14 marks. So you can count them as 2 separate topics. Remove that 28 marks as such, guys, and the balance 30-40 marks will be from all the other topics. Amalgamation aane wala hai beta for 14 marks, consolidation in both the previous attempts and even in May 2024 as such beta it has come for this. All the remaining 20 MCQs as such, guys, will be from this block only. मतलब those 20 marks MCQs beta will be based on accounting standards. It can be any accounting standard. It can be AS2, AS16, कुछ भी हो सकता है beta. But within those accounting standards also beta, when they're combining MCQs, they might go by block. जैसे asset-based accounting standards में they might ask one MCQ. समझ में आ रहा है? Liability way. That is how they're framing case scenarios. They're not combining all the accounting standards at once. They're going by block of accounting standards also. We have those headings that are asset based, liability based, disclosure based standards and all of that. So they go by that. Are we clear? So if you go by the weightage as such, guys, crystal clear. Usually branch accounts comes for 6 marks. Your internal reconstruction, schedule 3, buyback as cash flow statement collectively will come for 30 to 35 marks. Amalgamation for 14 marks, consolidation for 14 marks. Rest all the topics collectively beta will be for 40 marks. ये देखो जैसे Jan 25 में बेटा your accounting standards as such, guys, was for 45 marks. MCQs as such, guys, plus questions. उसके पहले it was for 38 marks. So the ones who are worrying about what should we study as such beta before the examination or ये मतलब for accounts paper, guys, we do not have to worry about revision on before the exam, because I already told you that you'll be studying for accounts for almost 4 to 5 days. Alright, are you at least clear about the weightage part? I'll share this document as such beta directly in the group, you can refer to it.